Hey guys, welcome. Joseph Haefs, beautiful Manny, live from Reverent Tattoo in Las Vegas. We're working on Manny's hands. And isn't she lovely?
I tried putting it on her face. She was like, no way, not this money.
Yes, this is the completion of my sleeve that has all been done at Reverent.
Yes. Yes,
Nothing
yes.
but praise for this
Come on.
job.
Oh.
Oh, it's not open?
No, oh, right. Oh, here, excuse me. There you go. Hello, 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 guys. Thanks for tuning in. Adam Proper says jackpot.
Jackpot.
What's going on, guys? So, Manny. Oh, and I told you it wasn't going to be a long one.
You can hold it on your...
I'm going to hand the phone over to Manny,
you can answer
and you
questions.
guys can, and then, so I'm going to hand this over to Manny. I've got something to do real quick, and she will read your comments. You guys can watch Joseph tattoo her hands, and if she feels like she likes you guys, maybe she'll put it on selfie mode, and you can just look at her pretty face.
You can do
So,
inappropriate Q&A.
Comments come upwards this way. You can read them. And then if you want to go on selfie, you just click that and it turns the camera around on your face.
Okay. So I just hold this here.
Bring it over.
Oh, yes. Conversation started. Very nice tattoo. Oh my god. Beautiful. 1,000 people are watching the video.
Cool.
1.9 thousand.
Hello from Milwaukee.
Gotta talk louder.
What, I do?
Yeah.
Oh. All I see is
There you
gray.
Gray. Oh, put it on...
Oh shit,
yes,
sorry.
Yes.
That's my bad, I'm sorry. Surprised you didn't make her take her pants off to get a hand.
That's later. I know, she's got a lot of clothes on.
Hey Kenny, you are totally
sad.
on the right track, my friend.
She has amazing tits, and
Sorry guys.
she's
for the
covered up
gross
today.
stuff. Am I holding it okay?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, as long as you can... Yep, that's what they want to see, the tattoo.
Shout out to Sean from Wales.
What's up, Sean?
Hi from California. Hey Todd. Kelly Donnelly, I want you now. I think he's talking to you.
Kelly Donnelly? Thanks, bro.
Can
Was
you
it a
ask
girl?
Joseph what was the hardest thing to pick up with tattoo? Do I click on that?
Oh, no, you don't click anything.
No.
You just keep them.
I just read?
Yeah.
Can you ask Joseph what was the hardest thing to pick up with tattooing?
The skin. Ink in the skin.
Ink in the skin.
Just the...
Hey Mark, what's up? Hello from Kansas City. Hello from LA. Lorraine Harris loves the tattoo design. Hey Lorraine,
Thank you.
New Zealand, Texas.
It's a big step to go to your hand.
Yeah,
You're a grown, beautiful woman, and you're not a young child
yeah,
being
this
impulsive.
is basically my way to ensure that I'm never going back into the corporate world again.
You stay an
Because
entrepreneur.
I'm miserable doing that, and I feel like I can't be myself in that environment.
And no, she's not a stripper, even though she's gorgeous.
Oh, Brooke wants to know what your eyebrow tat says.
You can put it on there. Progress.
Boom.
Progress, not perfection.
Progress, not perfection.
And then the OX is for my...
Put the vape down, girl. I always have this vape. It's in between my legs now, Ben.
Oh, somebody that knows you?
Yeah, I don't know. Do I know that person,
Put
Ben?
the vape down.
Oh, Yakima, Washington in the house. Ronnie loves your hat.
Thanks, it's a Bronner.
It's a Bronner.
Bronner.
Oh, man, people from all over. This is cool.
It is. It's like, we got so many.
Aloha from Hawaii. Great
all
Lakes, North
over.
Carolina. Mateo wants to know who's the best blackwork artist according to you, Joseph?
Oh, well, Thomas Hooper is my favorite. I think he's the pioneer of blackwork, Thomas Hooper. There's guys out there where they're a little bit technically better. Just like my stuff sometimes is a little loose. Some people have a little bit more fancy or crazy styles, and then there's some guys, they're like a machine. But Thomas Hooper by far.
Someone was asking if you have like acne issues on your back, if it's still okay to proceed with getting a tattoo on your back.
Yeah, like I still break out. When I was doing harsh steroids, it broke it out. But some people just have back knee on their own. You just have to be careful that you're clean, and then you go home. Like the girl's underboob I did.
Yeah.
If I didn't clean her down with antiseptic and alcohol, you know, she had spray tan, and like there's a lot of girls will go home and crawl in the bed with their dog and their cat. So you can give yourself MRSA if you're not careful. You just gotta be clean. You gotta have common sense.
MRSA?
MRSA, yeah. MRSA, it's like what staph turns into.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What if you're around animals?
Any kind of bacteria, you know, yeah, like, but a lot of girls, you know, a lot of people sleep with their animals and they don't realize it's dirty. A lot of people go weeks, months without changing their sheets. We change them every week.
Yeah.
I use my towel. I change my towel every other day. Some people just aren't like that.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to not have my pets around for a few days.
Yeah, you can't touch your pets.
At all?
With this hand. Not for a week.
Oh, Ashley wants to know, hey, from Buffalo, New York, I'm getting a cover tattoo on my hand in March and was wondering how bad it's going to hurt me. LOL.
Well, Manny, 1 through 10, how's the pain?
I mean, so far, it's like a 5, and I'm not the best sitter, according to Austin, who did my whole sleeve.
Yeah,
He said I was one of the worst 5 sitters that he's ever had. He's done all my work. This is the first time Joey tattooed me, and I've been coming here for a long time.
And I'm more heavy-handed than Austin too, so she's doing pretty good.
Somebody had asked about what amp you use for your gun, I think for black work.
Yeah.
I kind of missed
Oh,
it.
it's all different. I don't know. I'm running it at a 5 right now. I don't really pay attention. I go based off my mood. I tattoo differently depending on my mood. Faster, slower. And I just kind of find that rhythm. I don't pay attention. It doesn't matter. You find your groove. What works for me ain't gonna work for you. I don't know how many times I'll look at.
Shalisa's on here. Shalisa, I love you. Girl, this shit hurts, Shalisa. What amp level do you like to use on your gun for basic outlining? I'm sorry. I think I read that wrong.
Right. It's okay.
Sorry.
It just depends. It really does. It doesn't. Don't focus on what amps we're using. You just find what works for you. You got to find the rhythm. Just like the person asked me, what's the most difficult thing? Just figuring out the skin. Everybody's got different skin. Some people are dehydrated. Some people, their skin is very thin. Some people are sun worshippers. Some people are fucking drug addicts, alcoholics. It depends, you know. The best skin are the 18-year-old girls that have never seen the sun. It goes in like butter. You just gotta find. My mentor told me, you do a line, see what you got, then you adjust from there. Don't worry about what I run mine on or Nico Hurtado runs his on. You know, everybody's different.
Can I delete tattoos, or is it impossible?
Delete tattoos?
Delete tattoos.
Yes, it's called laser removal.
Yeah,
or
laser removal.
A power saw, like a sander, like a power sander. You buff it out.
Somebody wants to know, Michael Peterson, how am I supposed to take you seriously when you have a shirt on?
I know. I can take it off.
Hi, Perla, from your desk. Yeah, somebody had commented that they would like to get a hand tattoo, but they work in a corporate environment, and so they can't. Oh yeah, Josh was Thanks. Find my rhythm, do a line, and see what you got.
You got to do a line, see what you got, and adjust from there. Don't worry about what we... It's the worst habit that we do. Worry about what everybody else... it's just what works. Maybe you ask what quality equipment. That's all, but, you know, whatever works. Just like the two guys of Apprentice. I didn't sit down and... Just got to figure it out. Because everybody's going to confuse you. And then you ask another guy. And then you try his. And you're always changing according to people that you respect or look up to. In the meantime, you're fucking up people's tattoos.
How long do I wait to cover over a scar? Can I tattoo over my C-section scar?
Yes, I just did one. 3 years. 2 to 3 years for a full heal. If you go on my Instagram page, you can go... Should I point to this? Zoom in on there. Go to the Reverent. Go to the Reverent page, and then you can find mine, and you can see a stomach piece I just did. It's over a C-section scar.
Oh, that was badass. I saw that one. That was awesome.
Everybody was talking shit about her little bit of pubic hair. I thought it was cute, personally, because I like women. It was trimmed. It wasn't a crazy 70s bush, like 60s bush. It was trimmed. She was a woman. She's not a little girl.
Ben from New Zealand wants to know what size lining needle are you using?
3 different. Super tight 5, super tight 7, and then a bold 7, and then a tight 7 for dots.
Sorry guys, I'm not usually the one holding this. It's usually a professional doing this, so it's kind of all over the place. Sorry! Can I still get a hand tattoo in corporate? Oh yeah, can still get a hand tattoo in corporate if you're willing to cover it with concealer. Yeah, but I don't know, like when I first moved out here, I was doing corporate, and I didn't have as many tattoos, but I did use Dermablend, and that stuff's supposed to work pretty good. I didn't have good luck with it though.
No, I don't imagine it being consistent and it rubbing off.
Yeah, and it's so hot here, and it took so much extra time each day. But I don't know. That's an option, I guess. So, what am I supposed to focus on? What you're doing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm perfect.
Yeah, you are. It is warm in here.
This hurts so bad. Take your shirt off.
I will.
He said it's hot in here, guys.
It's getting hot in here. How hairy I'm getting.
Whatever.
Just speaking of 18-year-olds, Paylong's client had a cute friend sitting out there, and she's like, "What's on your stomach?" I was like, "Oh, it's a ship." I was like, "I'm really hairy. Sorry." She's like, "Oh, it's okay." I was like, "Oh, you have old men crushes."
Do face tattoos hurt a lot, Matt?
Fuck yeah.
He said, "Fuck yeah."
That's the torso. This hurts way worse. This was 2 8-hour sessions, and the guy was very heavy-handed.
Thank you, Matt. I'm trying. Thanks, Matt Thomas. I appreciate it.
He was very heavy-handed, and I see my torso hurt worse than my face.
You keeping it black or coloring it? I'm doing black, right?
Black and gray. I'm gonna put little pops of red in there for you, so it balances
Hell
out.
yeah!
Only for you.
Red.
Only for you, because I love you.
I love you.
You.
Do the truffle shuffle. I don't know if that means.
Yeah, I know. I got a little belly. Yeah.
How do neck? I've got a lot of tattoos, but I'm still single. Should I work on my people skills? Diamond wants to know.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Tattoos is a good deal, like a good icebreaker. But yeah, you gotta have personality to seal the deal.
Shirt off tattooing, Michelle. Thumbs up. Neck tattoos. Somebody asked.
What about them?
How are they?
Oh, they suck.
Yeah, they suck.
But they look awesome.
But they look awesome. Do you have a favorite tattoo you have done so far? Chad Farmer's asking.
There's so many. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's like I have my top 10, I guess.
Yeah, Janelle, adding color just for me because I'm special.
She's very special.
Hector wants to know how long the session is going to last. Hector, that's a great question.
Maybe like 2 more hours. I'd say like 2 more hours.
2 hours. Where are you all right now? We are in Las Vegas. Beautiful city of Las Vegas.
20 minutes from the airport and the link. We're 20 minutes from the strip.
Yeah, super close to the strip, super close to the
airport.
Oh, Lewis. I will not reveal my age.
She's old enough.
Old enough to know better than to answer that question. Devin wants to know how long should you let the stencil sit before doing the tattoo?
Oh, that's a good question. I wait like about 15 minutes minimum.
Yeah. Hey, it's my buddy Ben again. Yeah, doesn't that red sound good? How much do you charge by the hour, Anthony wants to know.
We don't discuss
$1,000.
Yeah.
Missy says, see you in April.
Yes.
Yeah? Does it hurt getting a tattoo on the lower back? Yeah, Anna, that was my first one. It was right on my tailbone, and it's a small one, and it fucking hurt. Do you think a tattoo hurts more than on a scar? Yeah, probably. I don't know. You're the expert. Why the fuck am I answering these? Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. You're doing great.
Eric, you should stop through. You will be coming back for all your tests. Who builds your guns?
My guns, Mossberg, right there. People at the Mossberg factory. Tattoo machines, Doc Wells, Damon Barnes, Jacob Redmond, and Dan Cuban. Those are my three go-tos.
Do you use stencil stuff or green soap when applying the stencil?
I use Nico Hurtado's Anchored.
Kelly, you would love the sound if you were sitting in the chair right now. It's all good from a distance. Justin Moore says he's got $15K for a whole sleeve. Come on down.
Yeah, that's
Justin.
enough. That's perfect. That's good that you saved.
Oh, Justin, good question. Have you ever been offered a reality TV show?
Yeah, quite a few times. The guy who did her arm, we both turned down Ink Master last year. I won't talk shit. It's just not for me. And then now with people seeing me on Ink Mag, reality shows have been asking us, and it's fake. That's why I'll do Ink Mag, is because it's from my cell phone and we're just us.
Yeah.
We're not acting. We're not doing anything. I'm like this the whole fucking time.
Yep, and that's what the comments are saying, is that they love the vibe.
It's real. It's not.
Shane,
Reality show is fake.
Shane Curry's asking, who is this girl? I'm assuming me.
Yeah, you can hit that button and flip it and kind of.
I don't want them to
You're
look
beautiful.
at me. Hi guys.
When you're over, you can just hit that button.
My name's Manny, and I work
What do you do for a living? Yeah.
I run a company out here called Sin City Vapor, and I do. Oh, I can grab it with this hand. And we are the first and the largest company for electronic cigarettes here in Vegas. We have 6 stores, and I do the commercials, and I manage our newest location in Henderson. So,
how many different apparatuses you guys make them too?
We don't make them, but we make our own e-liquid, and we carry all the products for them. And
you have parts where people can build, change their own.
We do not have rebuildable parts anymore, but we have everything that you need if you vape. So, yeah, it's the best in town. So if you're in Vegas, you should stop by. That's my cheap
Or you
plug
can do
for
online
today.
orders, right?
Yeah, I don't want them looking at me anymore. I sure they want to look at you more. You have your shirt off, so.
Yeah, but you're
All right,
hotter.
guys, I'm going to switch it back to Joey.
You're hotter than I am.
Whatever. All right, hold on, guys.
This
Sorry.
should be my pickup line. Wow, you're hotter than I am.
Let me flip it. What do I do, this?
Yep.
Sorry, guys. All right, back to Joey. Where's Joey's wife? Yeah, she's busy doing some stuff for the shop. Sorry, you guys are stuck with me for a few more minutes. How easy is it to get an appointment with you?
I'm booked a while, but it's easy. You just text or email. Just go on there again.
Yeah, best way to make an
there.
appointment right there.
Right there, all the information is right.
So there's all the info.
Yeah, right
for
there. You can
booking an
screenshot it,
appointment.
and you just got to get on the waiting list. It's very easy if you're patient.
Yeah, see, Sarah Fairchild says, love watching the live feeds from you, way better than any reality TV show.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not. I'm not going to talk shit. It's just not for me. I don't believe in it. I don't have anything negative to say about it, but I don't have anything good to say about it.
Thank you, Leonardo. It's not my best day. I kind of had a rough day. I came straight from a gnarly day.
Camera
at
girl,
shop.
come here. Here's, put it on her.
Normally it's
Stand
a
over
lot
there.
better. There's everyone's
see you.
asking about you.
Hi.
There's
I'm
a
getting
beauty
a cup of
mess.
coffee. I'll be there.
Can you
in
turn
just a
around,
minute.
show them the back of your jacket?
Because I'm not doing
Show
a
them the
great
back of your
job of
jacket.
this.
Back of my jacket that has nothing on
Oh,
it.
yep, the booty.
Ah!
It ain't your beauty, it's your booty.
And the shirts are in, guys. So $20 for the Reverent logo. Amazing, soft, badass baseball tees.
And we're gonna have another new design that
I'm fucking
Tyson
getting
just
one
made
today,
us.
and I can't wait. So
There's a few extras. You're an extra small, yeah?
probably. How long's your wait list? You're
It's,
booked up through the next year.
Yeah, till January, February next year. But it gives you time to save. If you save $30 a week for 1 year, it's $1,200. If you save $50 a week for 1 year, that's like it's like $2,300.
Ricky says I need to feel some pain ASAP. Oh my god. Do you tattoo yourself, Joey?
No. I've done one a long time ago. But
Hello, Mexico City. How long have you and your wife been together? Power couple.
6 years.
6
And I'm
years.
still in love, and I still get a hard on just by looking at her.
I get a hard on too.
I'll have strippers climbing on me, and I'm barely getting hard. And she'll be getting dressed or staying in her underwear while she's talking to me, and I'm like, man, I still get hard just looking at you. Awesome.
How can you not?
Right? I've had strippers just as hot as you and her climbing on me, and it's like,
Tina Miller wants to know if you've ever tattooed an amputee.
Yes, quite several. I will be tattooing James Ramsey at the Ink Mag at the Pasadena convention next week.
Wow.
And he's an amputee.
There's Ben again. Hey, Ben. Me and Ben are buds now. Amanda said that's real love. Yes, it is.
It is. I'm crazy about
You
her.
guys, she's just the best woman I've ever met.
Aw.
Not only is she hot,
The
but
best.
she has the most amazing
booty again.
personality. With the asshole.
Hey, you dropped your smile. Hey, lady. You dropped your smile. Yeah, pick it up.
Let's see. Is it ethical to practice piglets? Is it ethical to practice tattooing on piglets?
On pigs, yes, because it's the closest thing to human skin.
You're asking if it's ethical.
Ethical? What? On
Danny, that is correct.
live
Hi, Shalisa,
piglets?
I love you.
Huh?
Absolutely not. It's inhumane.
Yeah, Danny, ouch is the
If they're
word.
alive, it's inhumane.
What's
If
up,
they're
Shalisa?
dead,
I love
it's
Yeah,
you.
fine.
if you purchase a piglet, you can actually buy tattoo skin to practice on.
Yeah, they have
Oh.
tattoo skin now.
Strick Michael says, I've been tattooing 2 years and your work is such a motivation to me.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad I can motivate.
You can buy synthetic skin to tattoo on.
Simon says, hi, Michelle.
Hello. Oh, Simon Wollahan. I know who you are. I heard Simon. That's all I got to hear. Simon's hilarious.
Yeah, Eric, I'm fucking this up, huh? I'm trying.
Oh, you're doing great.
I'm trying to get down here, guys. Hold on. I got a hot cup of coffee. I'm not trying to spill on you in his lap.
You should, then she had to take her pants off.
And have
Damn
a
it.
first-degree burn on her side.
It's okay. It's
my
worth
God.
it for me. And then it'll divert the pain.
Oh, man.
You haven't even flinched, Manny. I don't know what Austin's talking about.
Andrew, he's tattooing me, Manny.
You know what? She's so stubborn, probably she's not moving
Just to
overly on
spite
purpose.
him. Yes.
Oh my god. I suck at live videoing.
All right,
No,
guys.
you did great.
Hello, hello, hello. How do you know how much pressure to apply on the skin?
That's all part of, I don't know, like, that's something you know how to learn. It just comes to you. You either have it or you don't.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, see? Naomi said you're doing great, temporary camera lady.
Thank you, Naomi.
Naomi Dobson's one of my favorites. Joey says I'm not allowed to choose favorites, but he's full of shit.
Me and Ben are buds.
Yeah, well.
But Shalisa's my favorite because I love her.
There's some girls I can flirt with like you and say you're hot and have nice tits and she doesn't care. And then there's other girls that you can't pick and choose.
You totally fucking can. People can choose favorite children. That's wrong. That's like choosing best friends. You don't call everyone your best friend. Some people do, but I don't. Some people do.
Yeah, they do.
But that's why they're called best friends. Not better friends. Best friends.
Better friends.
They're not called, this is my worst friend.
You should
this
call.
is my best friend.
You should call Poop out. Hey, better friend. What? We're not best friends. You're better friends. You've been a better friend to me than anybody else in this world.
Andrea De Pasquale, hello, in Buffalo, New York. Naomi is cute. I love Naomi.
Who's Naomi?
Huh?
Who's Naomi?
Naomi Dodson. She's one of our regulars that watches. She's an artist as well.
She's a tattooer?
I don't know if she's a tattooer. I know she's an artist.
Cool.
Naomi, are you a tattooer?
And what are you wearing?
Stop.
No.
Shalisa Vines said, Manny, how does that feel right there? I'm so jealous.
It hurts, Shalisa, I'm not gonna lie, but it's totally worth it, and I was pretty mentally prepared for what it was gonna be like.
So, funny story. Our friend, our son, Austin, Austin Art from Artcore in Seattle, he did Manny's sleeve when he worked here at Reverent Tattoo. And he was supposed to do her hand about 2 years ago, and she chickened out.
I did.
And guess what? That is what Manny's hand would have looked like 2 years ago, because that tattoo was drawn for her hand. And when she decided not to get it, Joseph said, do it on the show.
Yeah.
I was not mentally prepared to have my hand tattooed that day.
I wasn't ready then, and there was still...
Neither was I, but somehow it happened nonetheless.
There was a potential that I would be doing some kind of corporate work.
That's right. You were going to go back into HR work, right?
Yeah, which I did, and subsequently left.
Yes. And now she can do what she wants.
It's not for me, and I know that I can't personally go back to that. For me, every day, I'll be...
You make a little less money doing something that you love.
So I found something that I can be myself, which is the most important thing for me right now.
Exactly.
So. Robbie Crane says, nice vape. Manny actually is a manager at a vape shop, Sin City Vapors?
Sin City Vapors.
Sin City Vapors. I could never do that. I don't know. I love hookah, but I choke if I try vape. Only the one that Jeannie gave me. The one that Jeannie gave me is the only one that didn't make me, like, it wasn't too strong for me. But I think she turned it down before she let me try it.
The white one? Was it white?
I think it was purple, kind of like yours.
I don't remember which one it was. Yeah, you can turn them down pretty low.
They got vapes for flour. I'm going to go get one tomorrow, so you...
Yeah, we started carrying stuff for wax, for flour, for herbs.
Because the regular vapes, the vape pens, that comes with the oil for weed, it tastes chemically. You know, I don't like it.
Ed Borelli, that is a really good question. They want to know if you've ever made a minor mistake on someone because they sneezed.
Oh shit, good question.
Yeah.
I always worry about that because you know what? Certain areas actually do make you sneeze. Joseph, when he got his forehead done, he was, oh my god, he was sneezing, his nose was running. It just opens up your sinuses. It's like acupuncture. It's like getting crazy acupuncture on your forehead, and it opens up all your sinuses.
I bet. I never even thought about that. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's super crazy. Now, you guys have a website as well, right, Manny?
We do. SinCityVapor.com.
Jonathan Titer says he only vapes cannabis. Can you order stuff online for... You can't order the actual product, but you can order the rig for it,
yeah,
right?
the rig, not the...
You can order the rig on their website, Sin City Vapors. Is it just SinCityVapors.com?
SinCityVapor.com. Yeah,
SinCityVapor.com.
We just started carrying the equipment, the 420 friendly equipment, so I don't know if we have it available yet to ship, but we do have it in the stores for sure. But that's a really good question. I have to find out.
Yes.
Good
So you guys should check out their website anyways.
Yep, 6 locations in town. We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Themis Veronopoulos. I don't know who you're talking to. Sorry. Macedonia again. It's a copia, sweetie. Deal with it. I don't know what you're saying.
You see some of the dumb shit people say?
interesting.
Shalisa Vine said Sin City Vapes is the best.
Love you, Shalisa.
See, favorites.
Shalisa,
See that, Joseph?
do you need
Favorites.
Mama Bear to send you some goodies soon? Let me know.
See, favorites.
Shalisa needs to get her ass down here and get a tattoo.
Kyle Sauve says Vincent vapes a lot. Who's Vincent? Ernesto Garza says women with tattoos are freaking hot, just like her.
Oh.
Jason McConnery says vape is life.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sasha, you vape, right? Is that Sasha coming back in? Oh, it's not. I think it's one of the guys from next door.
Sasha vapes?
I believe so. I think he did, and then he smoked, and then he vaped, and then he smoked. Jim Robinson, I will show you guys again what she's working on. It's kind of hard because Joseph's hand is literally like 4 times the size of hers.
Yeah.
Put your hand over the top of hers, man.
What did you say?
Yeah,
My
look.
hand was
Look,
the
look.
size of most dicks?
Look at that.
Yeah.
My cock is thicker than her wrist because I can only touch my fingers, and I can go to my first knuckles.
I'm
with hers.
tiny. I fucking don't know.
Yes. So.
It's not as wide. It's the same circumference.
Oh wow, Amanda, that's
Because like
crazy.
looking at it, you're like, oh my god, that's not.
Amanda
going anywhere.
Radzawan says vaping got expensive in Pennsylvania. They added a 40% tax
Yep.
to it.
California's
40.
doing that too. Yep.
Why?
So a lot of shops are going to go out of
I know
business,
why, because they
and
got
that's
their
the
hand
goal.
out. But what's their reasoning?
So far, Nevada
Is it because tobacco is fighting against
big
it?
tobacco
Big
is fighting
tobacco
it,
is
and
fighting
so
against
they
the vaping.
tax the shit out of it. in
What they
certain
need to do
states.
is just get on the train and
Washington,
join
California.
up with it instead of fighting
Yeah,
it.
so far so good in Nevada. We'll see. But yeah, a lot of shops have been forced to close because people can't afford to buy it.
Simon, you're so silly. Yes, Joseph would consider tattooing a vegan. He's tattooed many vegans. As a matter of fact, he tattooed a whole back piece the other night on the lovely Beretta, and she is a vegan. And yes, he uses vegan ink, so how about that? Vegan and organic, just in case you're super tutti frutti.
Even my
Simon.
portfolio is vegan.
It is.
It's made out of
It's
vinyl
vegan
and
leather.
plastic.
But when we bought it, the package said made out of vegan leather. 100% vegan leather. I was like, so you're saying it's plastic.
God.
That's all you have to say is vegan leather is plastic.
Oh my god.
Ed Borelli, without the stereotype, what is it really like trying to get a job in an interview at any job not working with the public? Say manufacturing with a tattoo on the hand or neck. You can get a lot of jobs like that, no problem at all, with visible tattoos. We have friends who've actually worked for large companies as executive secretaries that are heavily tattooed. Our friend Mel Carroll, she goes by Mel Vicious also. She actually was a secretary, she basically ran Volcom for years.
Wow.
Our friend Chrissy
Rush, she was a big executive for
DC.
for Hilton, then DC, and now for UFC.
And now for UFC, and she's
got full
very
sleeves.
heavily tattooed. She doesn't have her hands done, but she is heavily tattooed. Yes, Tracy Hernandez, the camera lady, is his wife. Leslie Ann, you know what? That's a great question for Manny as well, and that's a question I've always had. I worry about what are we going to find out about the chemicals in vape 10 years from now. Like,
So
is
what's your
there
answer to
anything
that?
in it that's bad for people? She wants to know.
There is not
No side effects or risks or anything like that right now?
And the big issue is that it hasn't been around long enough to
Right,
really
they don't know,
determine
yeah.
the long-term effects. But again,
But
we
you know
always
what? So is
encourage-
it like, are you guys confident in what's in the oil?
Well, absolutely. In ours, we stand behind 100% what we make.
Okay.
We always encourage people to try to go to a shop where they make them in-house.
I was going to say, so you guys make it yourself, so you know
exactly
what's
what's
in
going
it.
in
make them
there.
on the spot when somebody
See,
orders
guys,
it,
you
and
know.
it's made fresh.
Really nice. I did
opposed
not know that
to-
was even a possible thing.
Yeah.
I thought it had to be
When
made
I
in a
was setting up and
factory.
you were puffing on that, I was like, ooh, I wonder what's going to happen years from now. I thought about that. I was like,
So
No.
what are your main ingredients then? Could you say what are a couple of the main things that might...
Yeah.
without giving your secret away.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not asking for the recipe. I'm just saying, like,
No,
what are the
the
main
basics.
things that go into...
4 ingredients. So it's the the nicotine, obviously, and that varies from 0 to 36 milligrams, depending on what the person needs. So maybe no nicotine, so maybe not even that as an ingredient. The flavoring, which is all U.S. food grade. It's all
okay,
US
good to know.
based,
That I
everything.
didn't know. So it's kind of like flavoring you would put in food. Like it's artificial
Exactly, it's all food
fruit
grade.
flavoring,
Exactly.
but it's still food grade
Exactly.
flavoring.
And then
Okay.
the PG, which is the propylene glycol, which is the thinner liquid,
Okay.
which is found in
I was like, isn't that in
thousands
like
of everyday-
lipstick
it's
and
in
everything?
Lipstick, chapstick, eye drops, toothpaste,
Pretty much
asthma
everything
nebulizers,
that
fog machines, like
So
stuff
it's-
you
Now
use
when you
every
guys hot,
day.
you're smiling.
Yeah. And then the VG is the vegetable glycerin, and that's
Okay.
the thicker
Again,
of the two. Again,
vegetable
it's all-
oil, basically.
So, the nicotine in and of itself, people are kind of saying, but nicotine has so many positive health benefits.
Does it?
It really does.
I didn't know that.
It helps with Alzheimer's, and it has been proven by so many doctors. And what was that big, huge, like the biggest science journal? Is it the, I can't remember which one it is, but the doctor came out and he was like, "That vaping is great for you." Got bashed by everybody.
I've seen them. I've seen those
Why is this
videos.
good?
He just said it's so much better for you than smoking, and
Oh,
then
right.
people were bashing him for saying that, because it's just other
Oh,
people
what are the
in
benefits
in
of
the
tobacco?
industry. The nicotine is actually a stimulant for people, and it does a lot of positive things for your brain.
Also, it's a diuretic. When I smoke cigarettes, it makes me want to poop.
Simon
Give me
says.
bubble guts.
and,
Simon says, "What flavor of vape will get me laid? It's hard for a dad of 3 to get any hanky panky."
Oh my god, that I don't know, but yeah, so that's our big thing is just go to a shop where they make it in house, where you know what they use, where you know that they're legit, they have that reputation, and so if you buy it somewhere that's shipped in from God knows where, you don't know what is in there. So yeah,
Simon, I'd say the
There you
best
go.
flavor for you would be dick.
Simon,
My favorite flavor of vape is dick.
poor Simon.
Trust
He also
me,
likes his
Simon
rig
can
to
dish
look-
out the jokes. Trust
Yeah.
me.
He
Yes.
also likes his rig to
Sorry.
look like a dick and taste like a dick.
Let's see here. Mark Gambill, you're exactly correct. You know what? You might say he looks like an idiot with tattoos all over his face, but you sound like an idiot on a tattoo page talking shit about his tattoos. You're here to watch him. Weird.
Shit.
That's like
Jonathan
saying all your
Tiger.
friends are dumb. Why hang out with
Jonathan
them?
asked what needle grouping you're using right now. for
Right
this,
now, just a regular 7. Just a regular from Kingpin Tattoo Supply.
So you have 4 liners set up over there, 3 liners and a shader. What do you have?
No, yeah, 4. I don't have a shader yet.
Oh, I thought your rotary. Oh, because it's for your dot work.
Yeah, I don't shade with a rotary. Just dot work.
Geo Baker, he uses dynamic black ink.
Somebody messaged me, "Hey, I'm a tattoo artist. What kind of paint do you use for tattoos?" Dunn Edwards.
Is it a true tube cart? No, he doesn't use a cartridge. He's using tubes and needles from Kingpin Tattoo Supply.
Tattoo Supply.
Oh, Mike Sigwin, that's my favorite thing to say right now. Your body, your choice. That's a hot topic right now, now and always. I got into it pretty big with someone on Facebook today
Oh, what happened?
in regards to that. She's a very sweet girl. She unfortunately lost a 4-month-old child a couple of years ago, and she's traumatized by it, but she decided to post a very hot topic post on Facebook about abortion and why it's wrong. And I said, I think it's okay when it's certain situations. And they didn't, a lot of people aren't paying attention to the bill that Donald Trump signed in, banning abortion. All these pro-lifers are saying that he banned abortion, yay, yay, hurrah. They didn't read the fine print. He said it's still okay in certain situations.
Like if you get raped?
Like if you get raped.
Yeah. Why would you want?
Or like when my girlfriend had to terminate pregnancy at 36 weeks because in the last month of development, her child's brain decided to grow 4 times the size. And the child would have been born a vegetable. The size of the head was already 3 times the size of a normal infant's head. They couldn't deliver that baby vaginally if she tried, no matter what. And the child, they said, probably wouldn't have lived a year. So they told her it's better off to, like they said, you know, you can do this now or you can have $1 million worth of medical bills for a child that's going to live less than 6 months and have 0 quality of life. But these women started attacking me because they said if it has a heartbeat and you kill it, you're a murderer. And I said, thank you so much for telling me I'm a murderer for something that I had to do. Yes. So we got into a huge conversation about it. I said, so you're saying you would rather these women give birth and hate that they have a child. They never wanted the child. They neglect the child. They don't feed the child. They do drugs. There's moms that hate their children so much they sell them into sex slavery. They let their disgusting boyfriends make kiddie porn with them. And this is real life stuff. They beat their child to death. But that's more important than terminating the life of the pregnancy you didn't want. I said, so unless you're willing to adopt all of these unwanted children, then you can't tell someone that they have to keep it. And they were like, you're making a deal with the devil when you do that. And I was like, thank you so much. Funny that you say, God bless you and I'll pray for you. You consorted with the devil, you evil thing, but I still love you. All in the same paragraph. I said, I hope hypocrisy doesn't bite you in the ass when one of your loved ones has to go through a traumatic event. And because it's wrong, they have to give birth to a child that will have 0 quality of life. And then they will suffer the pain of the loss after they're attached to the child. You know what I mean? Like, huge, huge topic.
Wow, yeah.
Huge.
Wow.
But hey, who cares if they suffer as long as you're right?
As long as you're right.
It's intense.
Yeah.
Very intense.
Misty Bradford, girl, you always got my back. She's like, stop asking prices. They don't discuss it. Oh, Sean Walsh, thanks for watching again, sweetheart. Long time no see. Sean Walsh is from Wales. He was the one who was watching while his wife was wrapping presents at Christmas time.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Eddie Coutura, what machine is this thing?
Damon Barnes.
We're a little bit brain dead right now. We've got so much going on. Norbert Madar says vapes can explode right in your face. They're talking about exploding batteries.
So can a Samsung Galaxy.
You can't keep live batteries in your pocket where any other metal objects such as keys or loose change will hit it. If it's not stored properly in a case, it will fucking explode in your pockets. For sure. So you have to...
It has to have its own individual pocket, basically.
Its own, basically, like...
You can put it in a little pouch. Do you put it in like a little...
Also, you know, it'll like...
Oh, look at that.
If you have a tight pocket, it'll push the button and it'll be on constantly, right?
This is, has a separator in here, basically.
But hey, guess what? If you're not Team iPhone, your shit can explode in your face too. So what's the difference?
You gotta keep them in a... You have to charge them correctly as well, or they can explode on the charger.
Derek Rebello says it's proven to be 96% safer than smoking. It has 3 ingredients, non-combustible versus cancerous 4,500 chemicals in smoking.
Thank you!
Nathaniel Knight, line work versus shading. What hurts more, Manny?
Oh, fuck. I think shading hurts worse.
I think that you're like me. Yeah, I think you're like me. You've already hit your pain tolerance for the 3 hours of lining. By the time they go back into that same piece and start shading, you're like, don't touch that.
Yeah, I think the shading hurts worse.
I've watched Manny piece by piece get her arm done, and she's like me. She's got a couple hours in her and she's over it.
But this is 2 hours? I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, the hand, I had
Good
so
for
much
you.
anxiety, and the hand it's not a tenth as bad as you think it's gonna be, right? Like, it really, and it goes by so quick. So right when you're like, I'm over it, he's like, and we're done.
Best words you can ever hear. And we're done.
Johnny Sullivan, yes, he's put ashes in a tattoo before. Absolutely, you can put the ashes of a loved one. It's just a pinch, though, like a little pinch of salt. That's all you're gonna put in there.
Wow, really? I didn't know that.
Yep. A pinch, not a bunch.
Right.
Simon Wallahan, he said, Mrs. J, I wish more women were like you. Oh, were you? What'd you think?
Me too.
Yeah, exactly, Steve Walker, and that's because her parents allowed that. He said, like a clip that was just put on Facebook, a man married a 9-year-old. That's
What?
just sick. Her parents allowed that.
Where?
I want to say it was in a third world, like Asian country.
Well,
but-
I hope some neighborhood fellas see him walking home from a bar and beat the fucking shit out of him. So disgusting.
Chuck Fisher, I don't know what you're asking for, sweetheart. We don't see all of your questions or comments,
I
guys.
feel guilty looking at 18, 19-year-old girls, let alone a fucking 9-year-old. It's my daughter.
9-year-old.
Yeah.
How is that legal? I don't understand.
Shauna Mike, no color, black work only. Manny's got a combination of black work and color throughout her sleeve, so they're
I
gonna
don't
cap
do
off the bottom with
color,
with
but I'm
black.
doing pops of red for her.
Are you?
She's paying me a shitload extra.
Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Devin Egg, he buys all of his equipment from Kingpin Tattoo Supply. Shalisa says, love you, Manny. Gotta make the boy dinner. Send me a picture later.
Well, do, Mama. I love you, Shalisa.
Yeah, Matt Davidson said he has an 8 and a 9-year-old daughter. I would destroy someone.
Right?
Like I said, I feel guilty looking at 18-year-old chicks when they got
No.
booty. Like, I have to tell myself, stop, that's a kid, you know?
Sometimes you can't tell, though. I
Right,
swear, like,
right, but, you know.
nowadays, it's hard to tell nowadays. I sound like an old lady. Nowadays, these kids are growing up so fast.
Yeah, remember, so there was a girl in here, it was one of Amy Press's old clients,
Yeah.
and her daughter was in the mirror, had better booty than any I've ever seen. Well, not that I've ever seen, but
For her
a
age.
fucking big woman's booty, like that, so big that the leggings go in it.
Oh, damn.
And she's standing there, and her mom's here, and I'm like, ugh. She's like, I know, I keep telling her to stop doing squats, because she has 2 daughters. I thought that was a 19-year-old. She goes, no, that's the 13-year-old.
Oh,
I was
my
like,
God.
oh, fuck. She goes, I know, I tell her to quit doing squats. But the whole time, she's over there on purpose doing this. Remember, babe? Like, she's...
Oh, yeah, she
and
was...
all of us are looking. Even the guys are like, what? How old is she? And then she's over here. I was like, how old are you? And she's like 13. I'm all, she was like, I want to be a tattoo artist. I was like, you can send me your drawings. I go, I'll give, no. You can send them on Facebook. I'm not having you fucking text me. Who knows?
Right.
And then she's like, yeah, she's even got a, oh, she's not allowed to have Facebook for, and then she came and she's like, I have a Facebook. And hold on, she goes, and then she left. Her mom left. She came in, she popped in, she goes, and I have a boyfriend. He has tattoos here and here and here and here and here. I was like, that means he's well over 18, fucking
Right.
this 13-year-old. But,
That's kind of creepy.
but she probably tells him that.
But right?
But
I
the
mean,
point
like,
is, I'm like 9 years old. What the fuck, man?
It's different. We're developing faster.
So, guys, real quick, you watch these live videos, and when you watch them and you listen to us talk and everything, yes, we're going to answer your questions. Yes, it's going to be about tattoos, and it's going to be about everything else. Because when you log on and start watching one of these videos, you're walking into a tattoo shop. We can't spend our whole time answering the same fucking question over and over and over. We're going to talk about risque topics. It's going to be sexual conversation. We've had people say, hey, my daughter's watching. Well, you know what? Your daughter's not allowed in the tattoo shop because she's not 18. So maybe if she can't handle the conversation, she shouldn't watch the video.
This isn't PBS.
You're going to have semi-nudity.
And this page has nudity all over. It's for adults, so that's
if you go back up to the very top and read the description of what Inked Magazine's page is all about, it will tell you right there that they discuss racy topics and everything else. So if you have a problem with any of the conversation we have, you can hit the mute button and just watch the tattooing, or you can go watch Fox 5 News. You can watch the Republican, whatever the fuck you want to watch. I don't know what shit you guys watch, but you're going to...
Yeah, speaking of people that sound like idiots, you can go watch Donald Trump talk.
So right here it says, Inked Tattoo Magazine featuring art, sexy women, counter and pop culture and bizarre news that our editors believe will be of interest to our fans. Read that again. Art, sexy women, counter and pop culture and bizarre news. So, that's the shit we're going to talk about. All kinds of stuff. Now, back to regularly scheduled programming. Luis Cazares, not to hate, but you can buy a machine like Joseph, but it takes time, dedication, and skill to be able to tattoo even as good as him. Practice makes perfection. Yes, just because you ask what needle grouping he's using, just because you ask what machine he's using, what ink he's using, it's not going to...
You gotta invest and try a bunch of things. You can't go off of what... Just like Pelon 915 does beautiful soft portraits, and he used the Cheyenne pen, and he fucking swears by it. And yeah, it's great, but I don't tattoo. It's not for me.
Everybody in this shop uses different kinds of machines, different kinds of ink. Like literally, I think every one of our tattooers uses different kind of ink. Different machines, different needles. Sometimes Joseph will be like, hey, I need this. Can I borrow from so-and-so? And they're like, oh, I don't use that shit. They all use different stuff. So it doesn't mean that just because you buy Air Jordans doesn't mean you can play basketball.
I would try to buy the best skateboard out there. I remember my Mark Gonzalez. I still sucked. I still couldn't do an ollie. I still couldn't fucking grind.
Lewis says, I love you guys' mature content, no matter what you talk about, and love the tattoo work, of course. Never change, always be you. Love from San Gabriel Valley. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah, Lewis.
Eric Chambers, exactly. He says, you guys don't have to explain anything. This is grown folks.
Right?
Leslie Ann, thank you so much. She said, I look forward to these live shows. Sherry Gill said, I love you guys, mostly because what you see is what you get. You're both real people.
That's exactly what a guy that Tyson that works for us, other tattoo artists, was like, oh my God, what's it like working for Crazy Joey? And they're like, hey, he's like, man, it's awesome. He's like, what you see is what you get. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, is he saying like, he looks crazy, he is crazy? I don't...
Jim Robinson, we are here in
What do you think that statement means when he said that?
Just because you know what it means.
No, I mean, I get the gist, but what does it mean? Like,
it means that you don't hide anything. You're not fake like everybody else. Okay. Like, what you see is what you get. It's like you always say, if you talk shit about someone, like if you talk shit about someone to Manny, you'd go see that person the next day and be like, dude, I was totally talking shit about you yesterday with Manny.
Like we were in a Hawaii convention, we ran into somebody, and I was like, I just got off the phone with our wifey talking shit about you, and after Michelle's like, you can't do that to people. I'm like, why? I couldn't hug her and smile in her face saying, after I just got talking shit about her, it doesn't feel right. So she's like, but you just can't do that. Get the fuck I can. I will.
That's awesome.
And she still wants to hang out with me after.
Cool. I love it.
Oh, Kelly Donnelly to Tanya.
If I didn't like
Joey,
her, what?
ditch the wife, she says.
Why are you better?
And
hold on. Why are you a better choice? Let's hear it.
Because her picture is only the bottom half of her face. I don't know. And Brittany Parrott says, Kelly, you'll get kicked talking crazy like that. Step off. Thanks, Brittany.
There is no better than Michelle. I just want to know why. Let us know. I'm not even being sarcastic. Let me know. Why are you a better choice?
And Andrea,
and it
thank
better
you
not
so
be a
much.
physical answer. It better be
Cynthia
more than skin
McNulty,
deep.
they want to know how your pain level is right now. Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, thanks for asking. I'm at about a 6 right now, guys.
She's at a 6. That's not too bad. A 6
Hanging in
out of 10
there.
is not bad. They want to know if it's worse than the shoulder. I don't think so. I think the shoulder area is worse because you're up by that clavicle.
It was
and-
pretty
And
bad
then it, like,
up here.
shoots up
Yeah.
in your neck.
Yeah,
Right
it
here
shoots
was
up into
really
your
bad.
neck and down into your armpit. Yeah, the ditch is always, that's what they say, the ditch is a bitch.
Oh.
Oh, and that is some good progress.
Kaylee Gentry, unless he's rubbing her hand, her broken skin on her hand all over his chest, there's nothing unsanitary about it.
On my chest? How was her hand on my chest?
Tattooers wear shorts when they tattoo. They rub their arms are touching
Some people wear the same clothes every day. I shower
Yeah.
fucking minimum twice a day.
Yeah. Steve Walker said, nobody's better than your wife, Joe.
Right. That's what
And
I'm
your
saying. I want to know
beautiful
why does she, you know?
Marcos says, careful, your wife might kick you in the nuts.
I love it. I like that.
He does.
Those are so-
Jeremy Pounds, Joseph does not do portraits, but Pelon that works for us, and Tyson, they both
Pelon,
do.
Pelon 915.
Oh, guys, I'm sure Kelly was just trying to be cute and tell Joseph to kick me to the curb.
Yeah.
She said, Kelly, you're a hag. Aw.
Kelly, go ahead and send pictures to me. 702-505-0530.
Guys, you can send dick pics to that number as well.
Oh my God, you guys.
702-505-0530.
Geo Baker, the bigger grip that he uses from Kingpin Tattoo Supply, they have, it's called an oversized 1 1/4 soft grip tube because they're fully disposable tubes. And then he puts...
Yeah, see there it is. That's,
Okay, anyways,
yeah.
that's why he likes to use a larger grip
just
because it
feels-
feels like he's got a
yeah.
dick in his hand the whole time he's tattooing.
My
That's
dick,
why...
not a dick.
Oh my God.
You know, babe, you just limited yourself to about 1.5 inches in length there.
Girth.
It's about the girth.
Girth.
Anyways, the reason
Girth.
why he uses the tube like that and then he wraps
In prison, they used to call me
it...
Girth
Joseph,
Brooks.
he's asking a serious question. So
I was the
he wraps
king
it
of
in
prison
paper
prom.
towel, and then he puts
Lotion on the
cohesive
skin.
bandage around it that you also get it. Kingpin Tattoo Supply. Anyways, it softens the grip. It also makes it larger because he was getting carpal tunnel from having his hand, I mean, basically you get carpal tunnel from your hand being in the same position or the same motion repetitively, and he's been tattooing for over 15 years. So using that 1-inch grip, it just, after a while, the nerves were starting to go, so changing it up a little bit helps. He was getting numbness in his fingertips, so he doesn't get that as much anymore. And then also, it helps to deaden the vibration a little bit by wrapping it. Because the plastic disposable tubes definitely have more vibration, right, babe? Than a steel tube.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking about when I won prison prom queen.
Yeah, Leslie Ann, yes, breathing through the burning definitely helps. If you hold your breath, it's gonna hurt worse. Jason McConnery said just the tip.
Just to see how it feels, or ouch, you're on my hair.
Mindy Kunzler, hi sweetheart. Jonathan Titer wants to know if you've ever used a red rat.
I don't know what that is.
We don't know what that is.
Oh, red rat grips? A
Yes.
long time ago. I forgot about that name. Huh? Cam?
Simon, I don't even know what that means. Explain yourself. He says Kelly looks like she can eat an apple through a squash racket.
An
Is that
apple
like-
to a squash racket?
Is that like sex starting a Harley? I don't know what you're...
Suck starting a Harley. That's so funny. Hey, your fucking wife can suck start a Harley. She's so popular. Everybody loves it for some reason.
Kelly says, ask my husband.
How would you feel about you telling other dudes that it's their wives?
Yeah. Has he ever airbrushed? No, Joseph doesn't airbrush.
I was like, I hear high heels. Nope, fancy
shoes.
I got excited, damn it. I mean, you're cute and all, you're just not my type.
Michelle, I have a question. How long should I wait till I get my nails done after this?
Oh,
a week.
I don't know. Yeah, just a couple days. Yeah, until you get that surface seal on the top.
A week, not a couple days.
A week?
A week.
Okay.
Yeah. Until 2 weeks. I think I got mine done right before he did my hands because I wanted the picture to look good with mine too. I think I remember telling Austin that. Aren't you glad I got my nails done? He's like, frankly, I don't care. But
so a week to 2 weeks. Got it.
Yes, I would wait a week to 2 weeks. Are you getting acrylic or is it just gel polish?
Gel.
Just gel polish?
And I know the particulates and stuff in the air might be bad.
Acrylic or gel? Oh, that's why you don't have no moisture.
It's just gel polish. So that's not as bad, but he's talking about like you don't want the acrylic powder gunking up in there. No. But yeah, I would wait at least a week.
Okay.
Like I said, you're not going to want anybody touching that hand anyways.
I reckon so.
That's very white of you. I reckon so. I feel like you should have a Bud Light in your other hand.
Oh, Wayne McLaughlin, good luck with that. He said, hey guys, it's 2 degrees above freezing here in Copper Cliff, Ontario.
Oh God.
No thanks. You know what though? We have the most snow in Vegas that I've ever seen. It's thin, but it is literally all the way around our city. It is on almost every single mountain. Like the only portion that's not is from Sunrise Mountain and Black Mountain. And that happened a couple years ago that we got it on Black Mountain out in Henderson. Yeah. But I have never seen so much snow in Red Rock.
Right now.
Black
like it's gorgeous. Jonathan says that he says if he's whipping or shoveling color, he uses a big fat red rat. Used to hate him, but they've eliminated my hand fatigue almost entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, David Jensen, he says hand was the least painful for him. Elbow and inner upper arm was the worst. Yeah, that inner bicep.
Inner elbow was awful.
Yeah, the ditch and the inner bicep. I say the inner bicep was, I mean, he went all the way almost up into my armpit.
What about the sphincter octopus? What do you call it?
It's
sphincter pussy?
No, it's called the octosphincter.
Octosphincter.
I'm sure that didn't feel too great.
Bob Mize, I don't think I liked your comment. He said, I didn't want you to like my post. I wanted an answer. Guess what? Now I'm not going to answer it. Don't be an ass.
What was his question?
People are so
I'm not even going to say it.
How old are you?
I'm not even going to say it now. That's what you get.
Quit acting like a little bitch.
Right.
Hey, you know they make versions of you in men's?
Oh, Shirley, I'm sorry you can't sleep, but thanks for joining us. She said hello from Scotland. It's 1 a.m. and I can't sleep.
Aww.
You should order the bullet.
John Leeson, hello in Melbourne. Joseph is suggesting that you get a magic bullet vibrator.
Magic bullet.
Put on a good movie and just make some tea.
Yeah, see? There you go. Manny knows.
There's that. Or there's that.
I like to do.
Or there's that. I got these awesome teas from Sprouts that are, one's relaxation tea and one is like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like, it makes you, like I literally, by the time I'm almost done with the cup of tea, my eyes won't even stay open. Yeah.
That's
I'm like, what does this have melatonin in it?
Yeah, maybe it does.
You know what I actually found yesterday? They have Emergen-C at Trader Joe's with melatonin in it. It's called Emergen-Z. So it's Emergen-C,
that's awesome.
And it's got melatonin. So immunity and sleep. Let me see. Let me see your hand.
Good.
I don't want to cross-contaminate, but I want to get your hand over here. There you go. Lines are done. It's time for some dots.
Dots, not shots.
Oh, Tammy Dalton said Joseph the rabbit is better than the bullet.
Oh.
Stings just a little bit.
Sounds like it gets the job done faster.
Stings just a little bit.
Oh my God, Cassie Flynn, you want to know how the pain is around the knuckles? Look at that. I have all the way down to the bottom knuckle. Like, it's almost to the cuticle. That's fucking brutal pain. That's worse than the whole top of the hand. That one little arrow right there.
Really?
Oh my God, it was so ridiculous. Leslie Ann, we have had people come in completely intoxicated, and no, typically Joseph will not tattoo somebody who is already drunk.
Sasha in the house.
Their food's are not bad.
Next
Where?
one, I'll
Yeah.
do P2's food.
Yeah.
They have food now?
Uh-huh.
Since when?
Since Monday, last week.
About time.
Natalie McVitie, you're right, I do. Was that supposed to be like rude or cutting to me? Were you trying? Was that a little jab at me? That was cute.
Jab.
A little jab.
You feel better now?
Little jabby jab.
Oh, you like my nails, Jonathan? She said, no chance of, all in caps, no chance of getting any sleep when you're around. You like to talk, do ya, huh? Camera lady. Sure fucking do. You guys like to listen. If you don't, it's called the
I was
mute
watching
button.
you guys yesterday. Did you see me say hello?
No.
I said.
See? Our own guy, Sasha, didn't see, I didn't see his fucking comment. So,
I said,
stop
"Hi,
being
Michelle."
wussies, guys. Didn't see it. Karina Boo Kitty, thanks, babe.
Yeah, there's a lot
Leslie
of comments
Ann, thank
scrolling
ya.
in fast.
So the girl who was like,
Oh,
she's
yeah, I'll
talking
chat
shit
your
about,
fucking
she
ear
was
off.
talking shit about your voice. What was her name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Whatever her name is. I think she acts that way because dudes are like, oh my God, I want her so bad. Said, no, dude, ever.
Stop.
She's such a good person. Said, no one ever.
No, she's just saying I'm a chatty Cathy. When I was growing up, I was raised by Korean Japanese from Hawaii, and they would call me the Portuguese because in Hawaii they say Portuguese is like the Portuguese people in Hawaii,
So
and
you and
Portuguese
Madison
people
have more in
talk
common
fast.
than...
So my stepfamily was Korean Japanese from Hawaii.
Wow.
Yeah, so
She can cook
they raised me from 8 years
amazing
old.
Asian food. She makes this
wow.
awesome, these chicken wings. They're so unhealthy for you, but they're so good. The sweet and sour chicken.
Oh
like,
my God.
Yeah, oh God, they're so
homemade,
unhealthy, but they're so fucking good.
She makes homemade kimchi.
They call
Oh my
them
God, I
sweet and
love
sour
kimchi.
chicken wings, but I call them 3-hour chicken wings because that's how long it takes to fucking make them.
Wow.
Yeah, anytime I go on
Are
a
they
bender and I'm
breaded? Why are they-
stoned,
why are
and
they-
Yes,
unhealthy.
she's like, what do you want? I was like, those chicken wings. And she goes,
You egg and flour and egg again, fry it, and then it's like you put it in the oven really low and you baste it with this homemade sweet and sour sauce, and then you flip it and baste it again, and then flip it and baste it again, and then you do that like 4 times, and then you just let them sit there and get crispy.
Oh.
But the breading soaks up all of that, so it's like crystallized sweet and sour
Oh, that
sauce in
sounds
there.
amazing.
It's
That sounds
good.
amazing.
But it literally takes like 3 hours.
Damn.
Rebecca, what made her choose this placement? She's got her whole arm done, and she wanted to continue it down onto her hand and finish off the sleeve. So that's all that was left.
I got these teeny tiny little hands.
She
and I
does have
just
these teeny
thought
tiny
that
little
maybe
hands.
some-
You remind me of that Burger King commercial.
Which one?
So it was like a Whopper commercial, and they're like, the new Whopper is extra large, and he's like, but I got these tiny hands, and he couldn't hold the Whopper because his hands were so
oh,
small.
was it Donald Trump?
Oh, da-dum-dum.
Never too soon.
No,
Never too soon.
I think hand tattoos are gorgeous, and it's time.
Josh O'Hare, woo woo, you got it. You're the first fucking person who gets it. Somebody said, where are you? He goes, it says Las Vegas in the description, homie. I always put that on there. Joseph Haefs at Reverent Tattoo in Las Vegas, Nevada. And everybody is, who
Even
is
on-
this
even
guy?
on Instagram,
What's
like,
the name of the shop?
They ask me questions
Where are
that's
you?
all answered on the top of the page. Not a reader.
Leslie Ann, my name is Michelle. Oh, Simon, be nice.
What did Simon say?
Oh, Simon's a funny guy. He's got my back always. He said, the Dark Ages just rang. They want her teeth back for making tools.
Oh.
You be nice. You guys stop.
Wow, hold on, say that again. That was great.
Simon.
No.
They want her tooth back for making tools. Simon, I fucking love you.
Oh, Sasha, come back over here. They're like, who is that man in the background? He's cute.
Say something in
Frankie Burton said the man standing in the back is cute. This is Sasha.
Answer them in Russian.
Что они хотят знать?
He said,
What do you
what's
want
your
to know,
number?
huh?
Yeah. He said, what's your number?
How do you say I love you long time in Russian?
That's like in Japanese.
But how do you say
That's you told us. You're like, okay.
Yes, so there you go. He's
Or how
bilingual.
about come home with me and sit
He's
on my
bilingual,
face
not
and pedal
bisexual.
my ears like a bicycle.
His mother could be watching. You shut up, Joseph. His mother's cute. She doesn't want to be traumatized by hearing her son's pickup lines.
Right? Yeah. Imagine that. Now I know what you do at work.
Yeah. Sasha, come here. I have to talk to you.
Yeah.
How dare you? He's like, but Mom, I'm 35 years old. I don't care. Come here and sit down. Oh, she says she lives in London. He's really cute. Is he single?
Are you single, Sasha?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda.
Come visit.
He's newly single. Come visit.
Come visit.
John Bertrand is the lady behind the camera. Hi, I'm Joseph's wife. Sorry, guys, my allergies have been bugging me. My eyelashes are probably like flopping in the wind right now. Anyways, hi. This is me.
Than a labia. All right.
Yes, my labia is not flapping in the wind. You know what, Marjorie Wood? He's actually going to borrow some red ink from one of the guys and put a little pop of red in there so that it coordinates with the rest of her sleeve. This is a first for you guys to see Joseph do a little bit of color on a live video.
Just like, yeah, I mean, if you're really sweet and persuade me with a bunch of money extra, I guess I will. Just like our wifey walls, I'll be doing a snowflake on white at the convention. I don't want to fucking do it.
What are you doing?
A snowflake that's all in white. Yes.
Oh, Stace, thank you so much.
You have one bucket on the board, right? One lady is the one of the. Come on.
Oh, hold on just 1 second. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be back. I'm passing it back to Manny.
It's Manny again. Hi again, guys. Yes, Joseph is a lucky man.
So lucky.
Oh my God, color. Yeah, just a little bit.
Just pops of red. It's not a color tattoo.
You are never offended if the client wears any headphones or anything, right, Joey? Just to relax and stuff.
No, a lot of them do it.
Yeah.
Not everybody fucking wants to hear my fucking voice.
Yeah.
I annoy myself sometimes.
All right, I'm holding it still. Is that better?
They're just talking about when the transition of the phone.
Yeah, the second Manny. That's me. That's actually my nickname. My name's Manuela, but nobody really calls me that.
It's weird. My personal trainer's
What
named
type of
Manny.
flowers do you want? Aw. Yeah, too bad I don't look nicer today. Shit. Of all days to look like ass. It's like this important day.
Is this you on your worst day? It's pretty
Yeah,
fucking
on
good.
one of the worst, yeah. Cover-ups, yes? You do cover-ups?
No, everybody
No.
else does.
No cover-ups, everybody else at the shop does.
My style, the way I draw things and tattoo, it's not meant for cover-ups. There's a lot of skin breaks things will pop through and show through. Sasha, the sexy beast that was just in here, his color saturation is so... His tattooing's meant for cover-ups. I'd say he's really the only one that should be doing them. Pelon can do them too. I mean, it just depends like what...
Oh shit, low battery. Hola, Audrey.
Oh,
Thank you, Frankie. Oh, thank you, Robert. Thanks, Naomi. You guys are awesome. Hold on, guys. We're plugging it in. It's going to be wobbly, Marilyn. Sorry. Perfect. All right, guys. Sorry about that.
Who's got more booty, me or Michelle? Michelle.
Boom.
I think mine's just tighter than hers.
Love it. Have you ever done a cancer survivor tattoo?
Quite a few, yes.
Oh, sorry. It's always better with no shirt. I didn't. This is to Frankie. Frankie, I didn't really have any inspiration. The pain, it sucks, Pete. Frankie, I didn't really have any inspiration per se. I was looking for a good shop in Vegas for about 4 years, and my best friend, whom I met out here, told me about this shop. And so I came in with her one day when she was going to get a tattoo, and basically just kind of threw some ideas out.
Yeah, she came in wanting to get her sleeve by me, but didn't want to wait the waiting list. Like,
right. So they suggested.
Yeah. So we have 4 other people that you can choose from. That people that can't wait for me.
Yeah.
They can't. They wouldn't hire somebody who sucks.
So I basically just went with the artist they were recommended, and he was so awesome, and we had such a good time together that I booked all my appointments. But yeah, this is my first tattoo from Julie. I got my entire sleeve done here, but with a different artist who is now in Seattle.
Okay, Austin.
Okay, Austin. And so, I just kind of went with it, had a huge piece done, the first one, and we just kind of built around that. So, yeah, it's painful near the knuckles, though. They do walk-ins and appointments.
Yeah, also the sexy Russian is our walk-in guy.
The sexy Russian.
I see him draw up things.
Sexy Russian.
I've seen him draw things up that would take me half a day in fucking 20 minutes. Zoom, zoom, zoom. What's your impression? Real quick.
No, I don't think I'm going to regret getting it on my hand, Adele. I was debating this for a long time, and having the entire arm done, yes, I could still wear long sleeves, but I'm at the point in my life where I'm not concerned about what people are going to think
Go for it,
about
man.
me
I'll see you out there.
in a corporate environment.
We're leaving Thursday.
So I'm gonna
I'm over it.
I'll text you Thursday so you can meet us.
Babe!
Babe!
So no, I don't think
So you
I'm
can
gonna
meet us.
regret it.
We're going to this
That's a
awesome
really good
tiki
question.
bar, and like I said, I'd feel comfortable if you were there. Someone else not.
Who
You
else
can
is
drink.
going?
All of Michelle's fucking hot babe friends.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think you can give me a pass to get in?
I can ask Sammy. Yeah.
Just so I don't have to pay
I'll ask Sammy.
money. I mean, if I do,
I'll have Michelle ask Sammy. She won't
Okay.
say no.
Julie,
So-
Michelle had her
When
hand
you're going to
tattooed
the
about
tiki
2
bar on
years
Thursday,
ago.
right?
Yeah, Thursday
they're
night we're
actually
having like
holding up
some big
amazingly
dinner
well.
and
Hey,
going to
Anita.
the tiki bar.
Thursday night. So when I get done with
So
my
I think
work
I
around
take
8-ish,
such good care of my
I'll call you and I'll
tattoos.
head
Oh,
out.
Yeah, we should be
unfortunately,
rolling into town
I
around 6.
take such good
Oh yeah,
care
by the time you guys go out, I'll be
of
done.
my tattoos. Has Sasha ever been approached for the new series of Men vs. Food? Simon!
I did have somebody hit me up to pay. They wanted to pay to go live to watch me eat. Some food page.
Will Evans!
Watching me eat. I've had people tell me they get
Good job,
disgusted.
Misty. It's fucking addictive, isn't
and then
it?
when
Good
is
for
the
you.
convention?
That's
Friday,
fucking
Saturday,
awesome.
Sunday.
Saturday,
Yeah.
Sunday. So how long does the convention go till?
It's a long one. Midnight.
Till midnight. So when I'm off at 8, I can shoot back again on Friday
Thanks,
Yeah.
to
Adele.
meet with you for the convention, and then do the
Thanks,
same
Sean.
thing Saturday.
Cool.
So I'm gonna see you guys every day.
Awesome,
I
man.
hope so. I hope I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be busy, but I hope I get done in time to
Omaha, Nebraska. Hello, Julie.
Yeah.
because I'm gonna drive from Pasadena all the way to Greenville, right? to
I
my grandma.
use the Dial Liquid
I'm gonna
Gold
go drive.
and Lubriderm. And then, should I use any, no A&D, right? Aquaphor.
No, A&D, triple antibiotic slows down the healing, actually.
So,
Triple
on the
antibiotic is
website,
not.
you said Aquaphor, right? Or no?
But you have to rub it in until it's completely
Correct,
gone.
yes. Thanks, Emma. Oh my god, Andrea, Jesus.
You're the
Poor
best.
thing.
You're the best. I'm the beast.
Get her fucking kidney removed. Damn. Get better. Get lots of rest.
Is that a kidney removed?
Yeah.
Jeez.
This is helping her recover.
Yeah, when I come back, I'll work like bullshit. You don't have to. I won't.
Cool. Oh, Julie, that's awesome.
I was telling Michelle the other day. I was like, I'm getting used to the schedule and stuff like
Neosporin.
that.
What about
Just so you are
Neosporin?
aware.
I don't mind people leaving as not as long as it's not always like, hey, can I do this? Hey, where it gets like
last minute.
oh my god,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
No, I feel you, man. I work for people like that.
Yeah, I don't, but it's not.
Loyal
But
to
I'm
the
not a slave
coil.
driver. It's more of like always like it's always something.
Right.
Not the leaving where it's like always asking for
something,
something.
Pet them.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I get back, I'll be stress free.
Hey, Nicole, thanks.
I
Hell
can-
yeah, they are.
Focus on painting and stuff
Cool, man.
and getting stuff done. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. What about Neosporin? Somebody was asking.
No, that's a triple antibiotic. What?
Yeah.
Pull something out of the back.
Construction guys, that's what he was trying to tell me. Is that some girl walked in all
Yeah, there's tons of tweakers.
reached in, grabbed something. So
How long have they been doing construction? They should fucking know better to watch their shit. I mean, I'm sorry that happened, but
Hello from Toronto. Hey, Joey.
Taylor went to
Ohio checking in.
I don't know who
It's
it
probably
was.
over there by the mall over there.
I don't know if it was. Tyson's
there's
dad.
tons of.
Mike is
What? Oh,
up there.
someone stole a
It's up
bag?
there.
Yeah, right here. It's hanging in the corner.
Hanging on the hook in the back. He said she just reached in, grabbed it, and kept walking.
Another guy saw
It's
it.
up there.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just stop her, but
What did they steal, guys?
A
Someone's
backpack.
backpack?
I hope there's nothing like call Tyson.
Fuck.
All the guys. Fuck.
Hey, Josh
It's
Linkwood.
not Paylon's. Paylon has a backpack.
I don't know, but Bellon ran out.
Yeah, that means it's Paylon's.
The fucking cars right out there too. Are they getting into the car?
This is the time where
No,
it's
they've
okay
never.
to have a gun, because if they come into your
Hell
shop,
yeah.
it's okay to shoot
Thanks,
them.
Kimberly.
Fucking
New
tweakers,
York,
man.
New Jersey. Fuck, I hope they didn't steal his stuff.
He's got his fucking laptop.
Oh shit, I hope not. We're just dealing with
Palom's
tweakers over
backpack,
here
huh?
right now, guys. Sorry.
Where's his?
He said his wasn't him back there.
Oh man, he would have his computer and all his shit in there.
yeah. Well, I'm hoping it's not like Tyson's camera or something.
Would it be?
Yeah, come on. I'll take my gun.
Oh, nice. Where'd you get your hat from, Joey?
Believe it or not, it's called the Hat Store.
Oh, is that over at the link? Yeah, that place is badass.
Bronner's are my favorite.
Thanks, Stephanie. Oh, the fur babies are wanting attention. Hell yeah. Bye, Misty. Hey, from the Adirondacks, New York. I hope I said that right. It's probably not. Thanks, Allison. Yeah, not a ton of color in my sleeve, but just little pops here and there.
I was just thinking, I'm like, where the hell am I gonna put the red? That's gonna make sense. I gotta...
Hey, Jonathan, you're using the Atmos Astra. Is that for herb? The Atmos that we used to carry were for herb. So if that's the one, kind of, yeah. Joey's looking so intense right now.
I'm just thinking about the fucking tweaker that just stole the backpack.
Yeah, we're dealing with tweakers in the parking lot right now, guys. Sorry.
In the back
For
alley.
the change in mood. They're in the back alley, and
There's
it's
that
just-
ghetto apartment behind us, and
we're just concerned for
there's always weirdos back there, and
what they just did in the parking lot. So, thanks, Teresa. No, Joey only's done one of his own tattoos. Correct, it's an all-in-one. Jonathan, yeah, I'm familiar with it. We used to sell those, Jonathan. Why? What's going on? Everything okay with yours? Stacy wants me to. Oh, Stace wants me to stand up so that they can check me out. Oh, I will soon. I promise.
can go to her Instagram page. There's plenty of hot pics of yourself on there.
Oh yeah. Go to my Instagram page. It's private, but I'll fucking accept everybody. I gotta unprivate that shit, actually. Let me do that.
You gotta tell them what your Instagram page
Vegas
is.
Feet Vixen.
What's your Instagram so they can check it out?
Yeah, it's a Vegas Vape Vixen.
Oh yeah, if you go on my Instagram, if you go to the show, tell them go to the Reverent, and then you find my page. It's the last one of the sensor reveal. It has her name right on there. Or Vegas Vic. What is it? Vegas what?
Vegas Vape Vixen.
Vegas Vape Vixen.
Yeah. Damn, Jonathan, 410. You go with your bad self.
Just 410 tattoos.
No, he's burning wax at 410 on this Atmos all-in-one mod.
What's that? Is that like a really high?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Did you sell your caddy? Steve wants to know.
I didn't sell it yet. No, I'm selling it for $3,000. Needs a new motor, but all the chrome is there, the skirts, and it's straight.
Are you covered all over your legs as well as your back? Your back
Yeah,
is covered.
3/4. I got a couple of spots in my that area, and then I have a few spots. I have this part of my thigh and a few little spots, and that's it. I'd say I'm like 85% covered.
IMR. Are you ever going to go to the UK, do any tattoo conventions?
Yeah, I'll be traveling. That's why my books are closed, so I can catch up this next year. And I'll be traveling Europe and other countries in 2018. It wasn't yours? I was all,
Robert, it's about
fuck,
a
man.
Bro, I think it was Tyson, bro.
6 right now.
They have his camera in there.
If it was yours, you would have had your laptop and your fucking.
Oh yeah, you've done palms, right? Didn't you do Dwight's palm? Or no? Wasn't it?
Austin's.
Austin's palm?
But
This camera's in here.
it's in here.
It's in the station.
Oh, thank God.
That's what I was worried about.
Okay, awesome.
Like 6,000-7,000, bro.
Is it?
Hello, Annie. Okay, Space, when I get the phone back to Michelle, I'll go ahead and take care of that.
What?
He's requested my page.
Oh. Did he answer the phone?
No, I don't know. We went all the way over there in the truck. And
Sasha left with his gun
Jonathan,
and
I
Michelle.
have the packs. The packs is
we went all the way over there to
amazing.
the light.
Oh,
And then we went all the way
yeah.
to Cardenas on the truck.
Oh, Joey, I have a present for you. I'm gonna bring it by. Fucking packs.
What's up?
It's like the amazing fucking herbal vaporizer. It's the best, and I don't use it anymore. I used it once, and it's like fucking $300, and I don't like
Yeah, I
it.
wanna
I can't. It freaks me out.
getting stoned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes some people paranoid.
Hi, Michael.
It did when I started smoking again. Like for the first half hour, I'd be super paranoid and awkward. Now I'm used to it and love it again.
Shit.
Where you live?
Huh?
Because I was gonna buy one tomorrow so I can take it with me to California.
I live, where the fuck am I? Windmill and Pecos.
Oh, you live in my, are you gonna be at work tomorrow?
No, I took the day off to
Oh,
let this
okay.
hand heal.
Oh, cool. Maybe I can meet you somewhere tomorrow. I was gonna come buy
Yeah.
one tomorrow.
We don't have any quite that good right now, anyway. That's like high-end weed. It's amazing.
And just, it's straight for flour?
It's for, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good, and it's kind of like, it doesn't burn it doesn't burn like, it just, exactly what, it like vaporizes. It's not harsh,
Yep,
right?
Yep. No, I'm not a tattoo artist. Oh, Frankie. Hi, Frankie. He was asking which conventions in the UK from earlier. When we were...
Oh, I don't know. I'll just be out there. I'll be touring out there. I haven't thought that. That's in a year and a half, 2 years. But if I travel there, it's like I'll be charging double because I got to make up for expenses. You know.
Right.
So it's better to come to Vegas and but I will.
What year's your Impala?
2016. I love it. I'm gonna shave off the Chevy emblem on the back, and then put a nice grill on it. And I love her. It's a great ride. I love it. It's a luxury car that's as fast as my Charger that I had.
No cigar vapes. We did think about it for a while.
Cigar vapes?
Yeah.
That might be weird.
Yeah, we thought about
different.
it.
That's like going too far.
We thought about it.
Cigar vape. Because the actual taste of a cigar sucks unless it's a high quality. You need that tobacco
Exactly.
leaf, like.
But we thought about it.
It's. Yeah, that's going too far.
Yes, Julie, I do. I manage
Unless
Sin
you
City
can
Vapor
mimic.
and do all their commercials.
Unless you could mimic the exact flavor, but still, it's all part of the experience and rolling it.
Yeah, I
you
know,
know,
I know.
for a true cigar lover. I'm sure it would beat trend for a little bit, you know.
Oh, Julie would love to come to Vegas to get a breast cancer memorial tattoo that has to wait at least 2 years to heal.
Yeah. We'll be here. Vegas will be my home. I love Vegas.
Me too.
You just gotta control your vices, and you know, you gotta have a little bit of discipline. And I'm not perfect. I have slip-ups quite often, but I get back on my feet, and you know, you just can't lose control.
Julie, where do you live? Vapes are healthier than smoking cigarettes. Yes, 1,000 times healthier than smoking cigarettes. There's no carcinogens, there's no combustion, there's no tar, there's no carbon monoxide. I mean, there's no secondhand smoke. No, TJ, you basically can't vape. You can vape typically where you can smoke here, but even that has become questionable. I've been asked to not vape where people can smoke in a bar, which is really ironic. So
Because they don't know what's weed and what's...
right.
That's what it is for right now.
Teresa, usually it depends on, you have to find the right flavor and the right nicotine strength. It has so many variables. The device you're using, you know, if it was burning your throat, if it just didn't taste good, who made it, all kinds of stuff. A lot of variables. Julie from Nova Scotia. Would you ever tattoo someone that's 16 with parents' consent?
16, 17, yes. But also, it's got to be an appropriate... I wouldn't do one of my thigh booty sexy tattoos on a 16-year-old. It's got to be something appropriate, something of its deep meaning, something I know that you're going to... When you get older, you can be sexy as you want and collect art. But that young, it's got to be something very meaningful. You know, like when they have a family member die and they all come in together, or you know, like a mom, single mom struggling and their daughter was a good girl and got good grades and helped her out, and that was her reward. And then the mom's here and it's all safe and legit, and I don't talk like I normally do because they're a child. It's very not often. It's got to be. It's a little different.
Got it, Randy. Thank you.
But also, we know how kids are because I was once a kid, and if you know, the parent doesn't do it in a reputable shop, they'll go to somebody out of the house, and at least we know they'll get something of quality and not get fucking creeped on, and
right.
Safe environment. Did you talk to Tyson, baby?
What, the batteries that explode, John? Those only explode if you keep them in your pocket loose where change or keys or anything can hit it. You gotta keep them in a case, something.
So put your battery in backwards.
Oh yeah, and you gotta put them in the right way too. If it's backwards, it'll overheat and explode.
Yeah.
Justin, are you priming the coil correctly? Are you starting your power low enough? Don't run it too high for what the resistance of the coil is. Gotta prime the shit out of it though. That's the biggest thing. Hey Jonathan, I'm still at a 6. Yay! Not the color yet, Jessica. Ah, Tammy Dalton. Good one. I took my daughter for her first tattoo at 17 because I wanted her to get an all caps good tattoo in a safe environment. Yep.
Yes, that's what we're cool with.
Yeah, Kat, it is. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Ever thought about converting your machine from clip cord to RCA plug?
Yeah, I think of it all the time, and then I forget. I think about being even nicer to my wife all the time, and then I forget. And then I'm an asshole.
Yep, Stace, it is. Jonathan says we will only tattoo minors in our shop if it is a memorial.
Yeah, like that, exactly. Yeah, memorial, something really special.
Oh shit, Frankie said a lot of people have a pet in their tattoo shops in the UK. Do you think that this is the right thing? A pet? In their shop?
I mean,
Oh,
what do they do? I mean, I had a snake, like
what kind of pet, Frankie? Like a snake? Or... Aw, Jessica, no, it'll be awesome. Just ease into it. Yeah, Amanda, the sugar and the food coloring in any liquid will burn out your coil a lot faster. The sugar, the sweet flavors, and anything that's bright pink, bright green, bright blue, stay away from it because it will blow out your coil faster. Just make sure that you check the resistance of the coil in correlation to the power level that you're running your device at, okay?
Okay, well, said his camera's in there, so maybe it was an empty backpack. I'm going to message him right now.
maybe it was Jake's or...
No, it's not Jake's. I already checked. I'm spraying.
No, that's not Jake. That's
Yeah.
Frankie said it's the Siberian Husky sits by the artist while he tattoos.
It's a lot of hair everywhere. It just
Right.
doesn't... I don't know. I mean, I don't wear a shirt, so I have... I don't know. I mean, as long as it's not touching anything, and if it's one of those dogs that chills and lazes in the corner, it's fucking totally fine. Not in the stations, yeah. I mean, who am I to say, you know? I mean, as long as you're not cross-contaminating, who gives a fuck?
Quentin, I can answer this. No, it is absolutely not a good idea to drink alcohol before you get a tattoo.
No, I will, like, say you got an hour left on a big piece, I'll let you go and start drinking, because by the time you're drunk and annoying, that I'll be done. You know, but if you start out, it starts out cool, they get fun, and then they get flirty / slutty. It gets awesome, and then that's it, and it's all fucking downhill from there, and it's instant regret. You know, I had a girl where she was a babe. The more she drank, she kept lifting her leg, showing me her pussy. Like, her underwear was so far in there, her labia was hanging out both sides.
Oh my
and she
God.
I was like, is she doing it by accident, or is she?
Oh my God.
And then asked Michelle, she did it every 10 minutes. Like, I was like,
That's
showing me her pussy.
disgusting. That's
and I had a crush
disgusting.
on her. By the end of the session, I was like,
Not anymore.
yeah, even if I was single right now, I'm like, no.
Oh.
Remember that, babe? But, I mean, she's a single mom, runs her own business. Most, you know, she holds herself classy, but I get it. She's in Vegas. It just went a little bit excessive, like, all right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Julie, you were answering something about someone's atomizer. If it's giving you an error message like no atomizer, short, check atomizer, either it's in wrong or it is a bad coil, or maybe sometimes if the power's up too high, it can also give you that message depending on the mod. Sometimes you'll get 000999. That's also an error message.
You used the vape, Sasha?
Yeah, I still got a bunch of mods at home. People were bringing them to me because they...
Thanks, Dustin. Occupational hazard with me in the shop. It's my life, so. Hi, Juan. Frankie wants to know if since you've been a tattoo artist, you get more women that throw themselves at you.
Honestly, not to sound cocky, women have been throwing themselves at me since I was a child, and when I was in my later teens riding the bus, the cat bus, I got pussy on the bus. It did help. Once I started tattooing like tourist women, now women that normally wouldn't fuck with a guy like me when they came to the tattoo shop, a lot of women do the whole what happens here stays here, and they just want, you know, their husband hasn't touched them right in fucking 5 years, and they're like, I bet that tattoo boy would fuck me cross-eyed, and I was that dude, but not anymore. But it did, because you're vulnerable, and I don't know, and then yeah, it did help, but I never had a problem. It just brought a diversity. It diversified the regime.
Oh my God, Jonathan, what? Because considering you're a queen, when your subjects present you with a thief, you issue the death penalty. I don't know how to answer
With a
that.
fifi issue? What'd you say?
I don't know how to answer
What
that.
was the question?
I don't know. When your subjects present you with a thief, do you issue the death penalty, considering you're a queen?
Hold on. The death penalty?
Yeah.
With what?
I don't know.
confused.
Reword that, please. I'm confused. Oh, my hand is sore. See, you have to tell Austin that
Yeah,
I
you haven't
wasn't
moved
in the
at all.
top 5
Not for me.
squirmers.
For me.
What are your thoughts on wedding band tattoos?
Dumb. It'll fall out. You only go on the top. Actually, a woman here talked one of my guys into doing it when we said it wouldn't stay, and she wrote a long, last, nasty. You know, our minimum's $100. You spend $100 on dinner and sushi, and she's like, I feel like I was fooled. And I tell them no. I don't care if you offer me $500. I'm not going to do it. You can go on the top. It's all going to fall out. It's 50-50.
And women's hands are softer than men.
It's a crapshoot. So I mean,
Nice meeting you, sweetie.
Oh my God, you too. That's Vidania.
That's Vidania. I'll see you Thursday. I will.
Somebody
I'll
had
see you
asked
Thursday.
me about
Dude, I'm
collapsed
down.
lung and vaping. Basically, you want to get a
Thursday,
juice that has
ask
more
Michelle
of the
about,
VG as opposed to the PG.
Yes.
It's
Thank
the
you.
softer of the two, and you want to get a flavor that's doesn't have a lot of lime in it. That's not going to be real harsh. A real mild, gentle fruit flavor. Probably a single flavor: blueberry, peach, vanilla, something like that. Do low-level nicotine. Stay away from blends that are going to have a lot of different ingredients or a lot of different flavors. And just do something like a single fruit or a single flavor, and do maybe like a 30 PG, 70 VG blend or something like that, or an 80-20, you know, 20 PG, 80 VG. Should be softer. My hand is sore like a motherfucker, guys.
You sound like Joe Rogan. What's up, motherfuckers? Have you ever listened to his podcast? It's,
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck!
motherfuckers.
Oh,
He's my favorite.
oh, that stings. Ooh, sorry, guys. I'm wobbly. That just smarts. It smarts.
I don't know if the red's gonna happen, sweetie. That I didn't draw because she said I could do it my way.
Oh.
I don't know where I would put it.
Oh.
But it still will look awesome. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, Lord.
There you go. This is what Austin was talking about. Okay.
Ah. Manny, queens of subjects. Some meth head stole a bag earlier. In your queendom, would you issue death to a thief? Hopefully this job. Oh, I get it. That was fucking awesome now that I'm talking about what just happened outside. The thief situation.
Oh, what they say?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What did they say?
Issue death.
Oh.
Depends on what he stole. It's fucking sick.
He said it only had about $300 worth of stuff in there. He's like, don't even worry about it. I said, I'll
I'm a little
replace it.
swollen,
Make me a list.
guys.
He goes, no. He goes, shit happens. Don't even worry about it. It was a small camera lens, a couple of camera cords, and a GoPro bracket thing.
Oh, okay.
A mount.
He was like, fucking what?
Oh, man. Oh. Ooh. So no red, he said? No room for red?
The way I design, it's, yeah. I thought I could. I did, but I never. That wasn't the intention. And then when I started outlining, I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. But see how his are all open for it? I have. That's supposed to be skin. I wonder if I could maybe throw some red. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna focus on finishing it, and then we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Hell yeah, Jesse, it sure does. Hey, Carrie. Yup, Dennis, sure does. Thanks, Naomi. Hey, Misty! You're back!
We should get another backpack and fill it with dog shit. Fill it with dog shit.
Oh,
Dog
fuck.
shit and dirty tampons.
Hi, Shalisa! Shalisa's back! Shalisa, my hand fucking
Yeah, we'll all
hurts.
take a
Bye, Tammy. Have a good night. Ah, Frankie, yeah, you're correct. Jonathan, no, I said a 7 now. Thanks, Naomi.
Are you a moviegoer, Manny?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta see that movie Split.
Split?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, good stuff.
It's our new favorite. It was so well done.
7, Cassie.
Oh, go ahead and show, step over where Pelon is. Show them the Doc Holliday. Yeah, show
Oh, my
It's
hand.
so good, Pelon. That's my new
I do that for
favorite.
3 hours sometimes
That's
holding that
fucking
stupid
hard,
thing.
dude.
Hey guys, I want to show you the portrait that Pelon just finished.
PELON 915.
It's a little red just because of the spot that it's at. It
So
always
good,
gets so
Pelon.
red.
Thank you, man.
Beautiful Doc Holliday. Look at that, you guys.
We're still gonna add on a lot of
my
stuff
God.
over here, so that's why I left this open and over
Oh,
here
okay.
too. We're just
Doc
gonna fill
Pelon
it
is
up.
still handsome.
Right?
Amazing, you guys.
Have you seen what Alchemy looks like now? Not to be shot.
Not forget anymore.
No, something. And it looks like he had some kind of disease. He's like, no,
So
nothing's wrong with
good.
me.
So good.
Amazing, Taylon.
Yeah. Devin Egg says that hat looks sweet.
That's it, and that's fucking Indian cheese. And that Lucifer dude, we must have this tofu for you.
Are you doing? Yeah, on your you're doing
This
the back
whole bag
piece.
is Lucifer.
Yes.
Sheridan Mack, it's actually Doc Holliday. Julian Garcia, good night.
It's Tombstone Doc Holliday.
Tombstone Doc Holliday.
So don't touch my pets for a while, you guys said, right?
With this hand, not yeah.
Okay.
Don't gotta just be very cautious of what you touch.
Okay.
Oh,
You've
they're all
already got
cheering
a
you
clean
on. You got this, Manny. She's giving you guys a thumbs up.
Hello, you.
Yeah, it's part of the what I won from Fortune and Emily. They gave me my yellow juice today and my gray leggings.
You need some more from me. I'll pay for it. Gonna take down those paintings tonight.
Stace Julaban, her name is Manny. Manny. On Instagram, she's Vegas
Vape
Vape
Vixen.
Vixen.
Oh, I was supposed to.
Vegas
that
Vape
have-
Vixen. Manny's our local
Wait.
celebrity.
Yes, I am.
Oh, shit. Okay.
They're gonna fucking.
Manny, take this. I gotta. Oh, watch out. Watch out.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
They
They
see?
just came and measured.
Hey! Yeah, they're fucking sawing the wall with the shit still on the wall. Huh?
Tom!
Maybe they're just prepping
I
the.
was like, you need to tell us when so we can take the shit off. He goes, yeah, we won't do it today.
Oh. They're probably just marking it really
He
quick.
said he had to go in there and see where all that electrical shit is.
Oh, he's just taking off that side.
I got shit on the wall. Like, we're just cutting this side. I was like, I don't care. My shit's shaking. Let me take it down.
Aha! No habla el common senso. Alright.
Rebecca asked how much longer, Manny.
No, they can't drill all the way through until.
Frankie, I think a little bit of red, if we can fit it in somewhere, we're gonna see.
No, they can't until after all that shit's.
Yeah, Taylor. Can you go tell them they can't cut that hole in the wall?
Thanks, Julie.
No, not
Have a
until.
good night.
Yeah, go. Please tell them.
Hey, Pete from Sydney, Australia. Beeville, Texas. Thanks, Stace. So there's been a lot of vape talk on this program today, which is awesome. Tattoo and vape talk. I'm from South Carolina. Because red's awesome and I have a lot of red in my sleeve already. Good night, Vicky. Thank you.
She's a blood.
Yes, Rebecca. Much worse. Because I'm a blood, yeah. Thanks, Julie. Ohio here. Oh, fuck. Thanks, Misty. How much you got? Oh, so Lisa, he doesn't actually do cover-ups, but the rest of the shop does. So you'll be good here with any of the other artists. Just Joey himself doesn't do the cover-ups anymore. You used to, right, Joey, or no?
Yeah, I never enjoyed them.
Oh, Haya loves blondes. Hey, Angie. Don't smoke, vaporize. Hi, Tom. Tom, there's been a lot of vape talk on this thread today. It's been pretty awesome. All kinds of good questions. And good shout outs to
Let me see the phone. Let me see what you're looking at. Okay.
Frankie, no, I've been to Russia and to Korea, but not to the UK. Not yet, anyway. I gotta get my fucking passport renewed. Thanks, Renee.
Security. There's been too many shop thefts.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey Brian, what's up, yo?
Hard, man. I love it.
No, yours is just...
I love it. Dude, I'm all about the support your work. I'm so hyped on it. I love it. That is fucking dope.
It's crazy how just shaving your legs, you can see how vascular you are on your legs.
Right? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's like these weird veins pop out and shit. Like I run track, I don't do cardio.
Cardio? Is that Spanish?
I don't know, Rebecca. That's a good question. I'm in my head right now. I'm in my head. I'm sweaty. I know that. I'm sweating in really strange places right now. Hey, Melanie, thanks. South Louisiana. Good thing I took tomorrow off from work, because there's no way I could be making anybody's juice like this. One-handed.
I was wondering, like, what do you need your hands for? Other
Oh
than
my god.
grabbing what they need and...
Jesse,
I didn't know you were the juice
Taylor.
master.
Jesse Louise Taylor, Karen's Australia.
So that's cool that you actually vape and make your juice because
Hell yeah.
you're passionate about it and you'll try to make concoctions.
Exactly.
And that's cool.
Low battery. Gotta go to a place where you make it in house.
Okay. This is low battery.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry guys, low battery. Oh.
Alright guys, it dropped down to only 800 anyway, so this is it for today. You can go to my page, you can go to Reverent Tattoo and find Joseph Haefs Tattooer on there. Go ahead and follow Reverent Tattoo. And you can find beautiful Manny's finished piece. Latest.
Thank you guys.
Peace.
It's been fun.